Welcome, dear chosen one, to a sacred moment that transcends the ordinary and delves into the extraordinary. You are not here by chance, but by a divine orchestration that has aligned the cosmos to bring you this message today. The universe, in its infinite wisdom, has guided you to this revelation, a celestial message meant solely for you. It is a whisper from the heavens, a gentle reminder that you are seen, known, and deeply loved. In this sacred space, feel the embrace of a higher power that acknowledges your path and your purpose. Today, we embark on a journey of awakening, a journey that will illuminate the corners of your soul that have longed for recognition and understanding. As you listen, let your heart be open to receive the profound truth that you are cherished beyond measure. You have been chosen, not just for your uniqueness, but for the light that shines within you, a light that the world desperately needs. In this moment, know that God is deeply pleased with you. This is not just an affirmation, it is a divine confirmation of your worth and your place in the grand tapestry of life. Feel the warmth of this truth envelop you like a comforting embrace, and let it resonate within the depths of your being. As we begin this journey together, I invite you to affirm your spiritual connection. Comment 77 below, a number that symbolizes divine guidance and spiritual enlightenment. By doing so, you are not only connecting with this community of chosen ones, but you are also acknowledging the sacred bond you share with the divine. What I'm about to reveal will change everything you thought you knew about divine love and approval. If you're watching this, it's no coincidence. You're here because the universe has a message that your heart needs to hear. It's a message that distinguishes between two profound yet often misunderstood concepts: God's unconditional love and His divine pleasure. Imagine for a moment the vastness of the universe, the infinite stretch of stars and galaxies. Within that vastness, there is a love that is boundless and eternal, a love that holds everything together, a love that is God's gift to you. This love is unconditional. It does not waver with the tides of time or diminish with your actions. It is a constant, like the sun rising each morning, an unchanging truth that envelops you entirely. You are loved not because of what you do, but because of who you are. This divine love is your birthright, your inheritance as a child of the cosmos. Yet within this boundless love, there exists another profound truth: the pleasure of God. While His love is a gift freely given, His pleasure is something that is cultivated through your journey of faith and alignment with His will. It is the smile of heaven upon you as you walk the path of purpose and authenticity. It is the gentle approval that comes when you choose love over fear, kindness over judgment, and truth over deception. God's pleasure is not something that you earn through perfection or performance. Rather, it is a reflection of your alignment with the divine purpose that is uniquely yours. It is the joy that arises when you embrace your true self, when you live in harmony with the universal call towards love and light. As you align your actions with your higher self, you invite the divine pleasure to flow into your life, enriching your spirit and illuminating your path. Feel the warmth of heaven smiling upon you now. Know that as you continue on this journey of alignment, you are stepping into a deeper connection with the divine. This is the beginning of a profound transformation, a journey that will lead you to the realization that you are not only loved, but you are also a source of joy and delight to the divine. In this sacred moment, allow yourself to embrace this truth fully. Let it sink into your soul and transform the way you see yourself and your relationship with the divine. Comment 77 below to affirm your commitment to this journey of discovery and to acknowledge the divine pleasure that is being spoken over your life today. You are not alone on this path. We walk together, connected by the light of truth and the bond of unconditional love. In the sacred scriptures, we find a moment of profound significance, the baptism of Jesus. As he emerged from the waters, the heavens opened, and a voice resonated through the cosmos, declaring, "This is my beloved Son, in whom I am well pleased." Imagine the power of those words, the divine approval that echoed through eternity. In that moment, Jesus received the ultimate affirmation from God himself, a declaration of delight and pleasure that transcended human understanding. Now consider this: just as God spoke those words over Jesus, he speaks them over you today. You are his beloved child, in whom he is well pleased. Let the weight of that truth sink into your soul, filling you with a sense of purpose and worth beyond measure. You are not just a random creation. You are a masterpiece crafted by the hands of the divine, destined for greatness and goodness. In a world that often measures worth by external accomplishments and validations, it is easy to forget the true source of approval, the voice of God resounding in the depths of your being. His approval is not dependent on your performance or achievements. It is rooted in the essence of who you are, a beloved child of the universe. As you hear his voice of approval, let it shatter any doubts or insecurities that have clouded your vision. You are seen, known, and cherished by the one who created you with purpose and intention. Today, as you reflect on the divine voice of approval that speaks over your life, let it be a guiding light in the darkness, a beacon of hope and reassurance. You are loved, you are valued, and you are celebrated by the heavens. Embrace this truth with gratitude and humility, knowing that you are worthy of all the blessings that flow from the divine source of love. It is time to break free from the chains of performance that have bound you for far too long. Society tells us that our worth is tied to what we do, how successful we are, and how others perceive us. But the truth is far deeper and more liberating than any external validation can offer. Your worth is not defined by your accomplishments or failures. It is inherent in your very being as a chosen one of the divine. Performance-based thinking is a trap that keeps you tethered to a cycle of striving and seeking approval from sources outside of yourself. It creates a false sense of identity that crumbles at the first sign of imperfection or rejection. But today, you have the power to shatter those chains and embrace a new paradigm of self-worth, one that is rooted in your divine connection and intrinsic value as a beloved child of God. Imagine a world where you no longer need to prove your worth through achievements or accolades. A world where you can simply be, knowing that you are enough, just as you are. This is the reality that awaits you as you let go of the need for external validation and embrace the truth of your inherent worthiness. As you release the burden of performance and step into the freedom of self-acceptance, feel the weight lift from your shoulders. You are not defined by what you do, but by who you are in the eyes of the divine. Let this truth sink deep into your spirit, freeing you from the need to constantly strive for perfection or approval. You are already approved, already accepted, and already loved beyond measure. In a world that values achievement above all else, it can be easy to lose sight of your true identity as a spiritual being having a human experience. The pressure to perform, to succeed, and to constantly prove your worth can cloud your vision and distort your sense of self. But today, I invite you to shift your perspective and embrace your true identity over your external achievements. Your worth is not determined by the number of accolades on your shelf or the titles after your name. It is found in the essence of who you are, a divine being with infinite potential and limitless love to offer the world. As you release the need to constantly strive for external validation, you create space to connect with your inner essence, your true self that is rooted in the divine. Embracing your identity over achievement is a radical act of self-love and acceptance. It is a declaration that you are enough, just as you are, without the need to constantly prove your worth through outward success. As you align with your true identity as a beloved child of the universe, you tap into a wellspring of confidence, compassion, and creativity that flows from the depths of your being. Let go of the pressure to conform to societal expectations and embrace the uniqueness of your true self. Your identity is a gift, a sacred reflection of the divine spark that resides within you. Honor that spark, nurture it, and let it guide you on your journey of self-discovery and spiritual awakening. As you embrace your identity over achievement, you step into a new level of freedom and authenticity that empowers you to live a life of purpose and passion. In the embrace of divine delight, you are set free from the chains of doubt and insecurity. The liberating power of knowing that God is pleased with you fills your soul with a sense of confidence and courage. You no longer need to seek validation from external sources, for you carry within you the approval of the heavens. As you walk boldly in the light of divine delight, fearlessly praying and living with confidence, remember that you are held in the unchanging love of the universe. Let this truth guide your steps and illuminate your path, knowing that you are cherished beyond measure. The freedom that comes from basking in divine delight is a gift that empowers you to live authentically and with purpose, shining your light brightly for all to see. With God's delight as your shield and inspiration, you are equipped to face life's challenges with unwavering strength and resilience. His approval acts as a protective armor against doubt and negativity, shielding you from the forces that seek to dim your light. Let his delight fuel your passion and drive, igniting a fire within you that burns brightly even in the darkest of times. As you journey forward, remember that you are not alone in this divine connection. You are part of a community of chosen ones, united by a shared purpose and a deep spiritual bond. Together, we support and uplift one another, spreading the light of divine approval to all who seek hope, purpose, and transformation. As we come to the end of this sacred journey, remember that you are loved, chosen, and celebrated by the divine. The universe has aligned to bring you this message of approval and acceptance, a message that transcends time and space. Carry this truth with you as you move forward, walking in the unstoppable favor of heaven. Like, comment, and share this message of divine approval to spread the light to others who may be seeking hope and inspiration. Together, let us continue to walk in alignment with our true identity as beloved children of God, knowing that we are deeply cherished and valued. May this journey of self-discovery and spiritual awakening lead you to a life filled with purpose, joy, and divine favor. Embrace the divine approval that flows through you and let your light shine brightly for all to see. You are a chosen one, destined for greatness and boundless love. Walk in the knowledge that you are deeply, eternally loved.